in 7th grade, I started developing a need to be loved and accepted by my friends, and it led me to start picking up the word choice that they used and wearing the same clothes they used and acting the way that they did, and it really affected me. But more than needing to impress my friends, it was the need to be loved. And I remember in 8th grade, I suffered the worst heartbreak of my life that led me for 10 months to question whether my life was really worth living. Between that died down after that period. It eventually got better, but between 9th and 10th grade, my older brother got a speeding ticket, and instead of forcing him to go to church camp, my mom and dad forced me and another one of my brothers to go with him, and it was the last thing we wanted to do. We dreaded the idea of going to church camp of all things, but somehow we all got roped into going. That first week at camp, it wasn't what we expected. There was all kinds of things we could do, from like all the ropes course, and the rafting was really fun, but what really hit me more than anything else was actually the sermons. I never thought it would, but it really struck me that just that summer at camp, and it was really life-changing. That was what planted the seed of my faith and led me to where I am today. My junior year and going into my senior year, my music interest really changed. I always loved rap, but now my music had changed into Christian hip-hop, and I started listening to a particular group whose lyrics taught me that my worth is in Christ and not other people's opinions, and that's really helped me to ignore what other people think, and it's given me a new freedom. And at the same time, in my junior and part of my senior year, I was in a long-term relationship, but eventually that ended, and even though it ended, even with the pain, it taught me that I don't need a girl to be happy either. All I need is Jesus. You can't know God without reading his word. You can only have a relationship with God if you know him, and that is his word, so we need to be reading that. And in 4 months after that year at camp, I read the entire Bible, and that really gave me a stronger foundation to share my faith, and it helped in that field. It was tough because I read every day. Like I rarely ever missed a day, and I read 12 pages every day, so just to be consistent in reading was really challenging. I actually had a conversation with Brady the other day as I was talking to him, and he was kind of struggling with some of the issues that I went through, and I told him exactly that. We don't know what God's doing, because there was a time in my life when I was cussing at God, I was swearing at God, and I wanted him just to leave me alone, like I could do it better. But looking back at my life now, I'd be in a bad place if God hadn't done what he had done. So if I was to give any advice, I'd just say to trust God, because he knows what he's doing.